I'm Simon Andrews, principal with Graphic Solutions. We've been doing community identification and comprehensive sign programs for cities and downtowns, as well as private projects around the Southwest for 35 years now. But my interest has always been in graphics and design. Throughout my whole life, since I was a little kid, I always went to after school and summer classes and weekend classes in art and design and film and so forth. So these things have sort of always worked together, and I've found a way to meld the two. It's lucky for me. It came about, originally there was a revitalization plan for this commercial district. It was known as Mid-City. At the time, the president, I guess, of the association, the Business Improvement District, which was fairly new, Brent Klingman, he said, no, we need to make a statement about who we are. He was quite aggressive, very passionate guy. And of course, we had our recommendations, our thoughts as well. But we had a couple of meetings, a series of meetings, and we presented some ideas. The type style, first of all, and the colors, the coral, it was originally coral and kind of teal, sort of sea green color, those colors, and type style, all representative of the 50s, plus the kind of chrome of the letters, the letter faces. All those things are very representative of the 50s, the heyday, the ultimate, really the heyday of this boulevard, the boulevard, when all the car dealers were here in town, when drive-in restaurants prevailed, girls on roller skates, the whole thing. It's before the freeway, Highway 8, was developed as an alternative. So immediately before that, so its peak was in the 50s, and so it seemed like it was the perfect theme for this sign. And so we proposed the Boulevard, and we had shown that in different kinds of type styles and different ways. There was one that was all script and so forth. We knew that it was going to be in the median because it was going to be cheaper than doing a spanning sign. This is a very broad street. It's got 8 lanes, including parking lanes, and a big median in the middle. It would be cost prohibitive to try to do a sign that spans that. At the time, for probably half the cost, we could do a sign in the median. We thought, there is really only one significant boulevard in San Diego, this 7-mile long El Cajon Boulevard, and this is the western end of it, where old historic Highway 80 begins, so it's perfect. Eventually, we overcame. The councilwoman's representative, Jeff Marston at the time, walked into the final community meeting and said, okay folks, if you don't make a decision tonight, the councilwoman is going to lose her patience with the process, and she'll find another use for the funds. And that was a great catalyst for getting a decision made, and at that point said, okay, the majority went along with our proposal to call it the Boulevard rather than El Cajon Boulevard. We still recognize El Cajon Boulevard in the subtext of the sign, but the Boulevard was bought into. And the best part of the story is that on the night of the dedication, Brent Klingman came up to me and said, he was glowing. He said, yeah, this is the way it should be. He was so pleased. And so there was no regrets at all. So everybody was pleased by the time we had the dedication. I've noticed, this logo prevails on banners today and on the Business Improvement District's letterhead and all their marketing materials. So the lasting impact of the brand, the usefulness of the brand, that's very gratifying, the most positive thing.